So here's the Gizmos webpage that you're going to need to go to. In the upper right hand corner, it'll give you about 5 minutes to use the Gizmos before you log in. And as you log in, you're going to first, of course, test the water with no solute, so just pure water. And you're going to adjust the air temperature to 0 degrees Celsius. 0 degrees Celsius is our freezing point of water. So this is where our water is going to turn from a liquid to a solid. So be aware that it takes a few moments for your water to change its temperature after you change the air temperature. And so you can click record to find out the temperature. So you can see the temperature of our water here is 0. And it's, of course, still 0, and we're still looking at liquid water. And this is the data that you're going to want to need to make a note of. Now, if we drop our temperature below 0, even, let's go to 1 degree below 0 Celsius. Now, of course, we're going to wait just a moment, let our water temperature adjust to our air temperature. We're still at 0, but you can see that our liquid water is starting to turn into a solid, and that does take a few moments for that to occur. Now, above our liquid water, you can see 3 water vapor particles, and that's all you're ever going to see because this little side arm here, those water vapor particles are going to go up in that side arm. So periodically, you're going to see the level of liquid in that side arm change. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Some of our water particles are starting to freeze. And that's exactly what we want to see happening because that is the freezing point of water. And I can keep taking a look by clicking record, and it'll record the data for us. Now we want to look at 100 degrees Celsius. 100 degrees Celsius, and you can see the level of the liquid in that side arm changing. 100 degrees Celsius is our boiling point of water. And all of a sudden you can see our water starting to boil. And so if you take a look, our water is boiling there. It's sort of interesting because even though we change our air temperature, now I've got our air temperature up to 110 degrees Celsius. If we click record, it's never going to get higher. Our water is never going to get higher than 100 degrees Celsius. All it's going to do is turn into a vapor. The next thing you're going to do is to add solute to the water. And once again, you're going to look at the boiling point. So sucrose is the first one. This is just table sugar. And so you can take a look at what happens as we add sucrose. Still at 100 degrees, and now our water is stopped boiling. It is not boiling. So what you're going to need to do is increase the temperature here and see if you can figure out what is the boiling point of water with sugar in it. There we go. Now we've got it boiling. So at 102, I wonder if at 101 it will be still boiling. So let me get it to 101. Let me wait just a moment, and there we go. It is boiling. And so you can see that our boiling point of the water has changed. The addition of the sucrose has caused our water to boil at 100.5 degrees Celsius as opposed to 100 degrees Celsius. You're going to go through each solute and check that out, and then you're going to go to study the concentration.